Well, good morning, everybody. My name is William Dunn. We're going to be doing a little different subject matter today. I was in a museum in Nevada, and there was this stuffed eagle. And it was the closest I'd ever been to an eagle, though he wasn't alive, he was real. And the light's a little tough to see. The head is right here. I can't exactly see the edge of his head, but I'll draw that in when I paint it or draw it. Brushes, I have several, but my main brushes are right here. And I have others, but I'll show them to you. So I have the Joseph Spookvich set. That's these guys. These are made by Escoda. This is a number 20. This is the Perla. It's a very nice brush. It's synthetic, of course. It's a little murky to see. This is his wing, left wing coming down. The other one is kind of folded under his body. And there's the head, of course. Very dramatic. And I don't really know what color that eye should be. I suspect it's kind of a amber yellowy color. And there's some yellow on here. I don't know what that is. I may or may not put that in. But the drama in this pose is what I like. And I like that the feathers are laid back here. And I can see the individual feathers. Then down here I can't, but I can do something with that to make it interesting. If I miss the drawing, it's tempting to erase, but almost always the pencil line is not going to show anyway. And erasing can abrade the paper surface in such a way that it messes up your paper so that when you put paint on it, it's not going to take the paint in the same way and it'll drive you crazy. So resist the feeling that you're going to redraw and correct the drawing. I do it because the detail is easier to get. So I like the detail I can get with a hot press. The downside to hot press, mistakes are less forgiving, but I'm going to not worry about that. You can't worry about making mistakes, you just paint. Now that's going to dry a little bit, so I'm going to let that dry, and then I'm going to go over here and work. And that's a common thing I like to do, is let one area dry, come back to it later. If I keep putting wet into wet into wet into wet, I get what's called mud. This brush is big. I can't see on this side, on the right side of the brush. So I can move a little bit. If I can't see where the brush is touching the paper, I don't have control. So that's not such a good thing. So I want to make sure I can see what I'm doing. That eye is going to be the brightest spot in the painting. That's kind of by design. So I'm liking what I got here. I need a little more going on up in this area. So I've made it kind of blue just to be more interesting.